Germany, we are losing the war. Italy, you are. Dictators who win elections with 95% of the vote, you have my respect. Stark. George Washington, who won the election with 100% of the vote. Pilots in 1990. No, I used slightly too much fuel while flying manually. Aviation pioneers. Haha, things are improving. I only crashed 3 times this month. It is time to go. Was I a good communism? No. Frick no. Everything about you sucked, and you collapsed like a little bitch. North Korea killing 2 soldiers who tried to cut down a tree in the DMZ. The US government sending an entire nuclear-capable military convoy to finish cutting down the tree. Oliver Cromwell. It's simple. We reconquer Ireland, give all their land to British settlers, and forcibly relocate hundreds of thousands of them. The ones left will fall in line soon enough. Ireland for the next 350 years. Dynamite being used in warfare. Alfred Nobel, who just wanted to provide a safer alternative to black powder and help people make some cool tunnels. France, May 23, 1920. I have just fallen off the train, and I'm the president of France, and I'm Emperor Napoleon. In 1952, claims that smoking causes cancer caused Kent cigarettes to come out with an asbestos filter to protect its smokers. Kent cigarettes with the micronite filter. Mongols invading Japan with 4,400 ships and 140,000 men. After a storm out of nowhere killing half the men. French people in 1895, after watching a 50-second silent film of a train pulling into a station. That's cinema right there, you understand? Liberal. If George Washington existed today he would be woke. Republican. No, he would not be woke. George Washington, if he exists today, yo, dinosaurs are freaking cool, man. Wisdom teeth in 50,000 BC. Me have extra teeth so me can chew through dead animal skin and tree bark. Modern wisdom teeth. My jaw hurts. I need a $2,000 surgery. JFK before banning all Cuban products from the USA. 1,200 Cuban cigars. The medical community reacts to Ignaz Semmelweis's theory that doctors washing their hands can reduce deaths from childbed fever. 1847. Have I been killing babies all these years just because I don't wash my hands? No, it's Semmelweis who is wrong. Who wants to invade the East for living space? Who wants to live there? A Western tourist who paid to take a photo with samurai armor on 1890. Probably the first documented weapon in history. Roman horse. Medieval horse. Nazis giving their allies honorary Aryan status. Hello yearly tribute. Yearly tribute machine broke. Unacceptable. Prepare for war. My parents at 25. This looks like a fine place to raise our children. Me at 25. I will never financially recover from this purchase. Of all history's greatest monsters, you are by far the most evil thing I've encountered. Angry snow noises. Army general during battle. Gets killed. Soldiers fighting the battle. Vikings converting to Christianity after plundering countless monasteries. Mongols converting to Islam after ending the Islamic Golden Age. Persian Empire. We have 200,000 troops and 10,000 immortals. 5,200 Greeks and 300 Spartans at Thermopylae. Bully. A challenge. I love competition. The Weimar Republic trying to not go bankrupted. France demanding Germany to pay its war reparations. German communist deserters trying to warn Stalin about Operation Barbarossa. Stalin sentencing them all to death because he thinks they're all spies. You're my favorite conqueror. Naming every city after yourself isn't weird. And you're so humble. Occupying Corsica will be easy. They are Italians like us. Hey, what can I do for you, fellow Italian? I need you to move your regiment. I need orders from General Sun. General Sun is under my command. Yes. So if he was here, he would follow my orders. That makes sense to me. Then move your regiment. I need orders from General Sun. Harper's Ferry. John Brown pulling up with legendary weapons. Persians. Our arrows will block out the sun. Spartans. So yeah, we just used some old bricks lying around in the Indus Valley to build the 160 kilometers long railway line. What happened? Archaeological Survey of India. You what? With its cowboys and guns and steam train rides, America became known as the land of the free, which must have come as a surprise to all the slaves. Archaeologists, you actually were telling the truth. Herodotus, I do that quite a lot, yet people are always surprised. World War I generals, after gaining 12.6 meters of land, 142,000 are dead within one battle. Spying for the MI5, spying for the Nazis, Spanish chicken farmer and Pugil Garcia, did you just take both pills? How the Allies saw the Italian people. How Mussolini saw the Italian people. Switzerland, what do you have here? 2,000 partisans armed to the teeth. Just friends. I'm afraid the Nazi will invade you, so I have to invade you first. I miss the idea of it. Killing wolves became a national policy under the Meiji Restoration, and within one generation the Japanese wolf was extinct. But not the truth, the weakness. The world. America getting all credit for World War II, the UK and USSR. India having its entire wealth drained out for the war, fighting at every front, sending the biggest volunteer army in the history of mankind, losing millions of lives for man-made famines and still not getting a permanent seat in UNSC. France, I can explain. You are equipping your troops with gas masks, while we can only afford helmets. One half of the Russian army, helmets. We are only getting rifles. The other one half of the Russian army, you guys are getting rifles? Daddy Stalin, I want to be a republic of the USSR. Shut the frick up. Shut the frick up. Please join me, I freaking beg you. Soviet Union after liberating a country from Nazi Germany. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? Mr. President, I have blood on my hands. It turns out Project Japkiller 9000 was a weapon of terror, not a resolver of peace. Never come back into my office ever again, you stupid freaking nerd. Mendeleev invents periodic table so people won't have to memorize the elements' properties. Chemistry teachers makes the students memorize the table. Mendeleev. Royal Navy, quality trained crew will bring US victory. French Navy, stronger hulls will keep US in the fight longer. Spanish Navy, macho cannons equals macho damage. Alternate World War II timeline. Germany could have won if they pulled out of Stalingrad, stopped D-Day, invaded Britain etc. Germany if they lasted a little longer into 1945. Singaporeans watching their prime minister literally break down crying on live television because of how frick they are. A US bomber is flying over us now. Let's shoot it down. We hit it, but it's still flying. Look, look, we hit again and no explosion. We got hit 11 times by artillery shells. Nothing happened. Found a note inside one of the shells sticking out of our plane. To Jeviesi Musi Mudalat Protibnini. God forbid men have hobbies. A fully restored Panzer being removed from the basement of an 84-year-old German man. John R. Fox vs 100 Nazi soldiers. We have you surrounded. Give up now. I said give up. Hid my position with artillery fire. Give them hell, boys. No. Imagining telling a non-basketball fan that this man was the biggest trash-talking psychopath to ever play in the NBA. Robert Rodriguez. Okay, I'm making this movie called Spy Kids. It's gonna be pretty low budget, kid oriented, may not make a lot, but you know I think it could be fun. Antonio Banderas, George Clooney, Steve Buscemi, Ricardo Montalban, Alan Cummings, Sylvester Stallone. Tony Shalhub, Danny Trejo, Ella Jabwood etc. You son of a bitch, I'm in. US support was the biggest factor in the Allies defeating the Axis powers. In reality, the UK cracked the Enigma code, the Soviets captured Berlin. China fought Japan for 8 years before the US joined the war. The Soviet Union lost 27 million people. The Battle of Moscow-Stalingrad was the turning point in the war, not Pearl Harbor. D-Day sending Lend-Lease was only possible because the UK hadn't surrendered. Over 80% of German military casualties happened on the Eastern Front. Thanks for watching guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.